Ladies and gentlemen, this story comes out of a place called Cameron, North Carolina. I've never heard of Cameron, North Carolina, but then again, I don't know much about North Carolina. But I do know that there's some people that live in North Carolina, and what I need those people to do, let me scoot this over a little bit. I need y'all to come to the front of the congregation. I need y'all to scoot people to the side. Y'all come to the front real quick, okay? If you live in North Carolina, come on to the front. Because I need you to accept this L right now. So North Carolina is going to take an L. Let's talk about this. These two idiots, we're going to call them Salt and Pepper because they about to push it right about now. There was a baby that was injured, and I'm going to tell y'all guys, this is probably one of the stupidest stories I have heard. We've heard some horrifying stories. We've heard some gut-wrenching stories. We've heard a lot of things. It just don't get much dumber than this, right? Hashtag stupid is as stupid does. Hashtag stupid is as stupid thugs. Talk about this mother and father. There was a baby that was injured after being hit by a car. And I know a lot of you guys are wondering, like, well, between the mom and the dad, how did this baby get hit by a car? How does that happen when the mother and father is present? And it's a little baby. It's a little baby to the point of, let me see if I can find her age here. I don't see it right away. The baby is small enough to actually fit into like one of those little carriers. So let me tell y'all how it happened. A baby was injured after being hit by a car driven by the father during an argument with the mother of the baby in Harnett County on Sunday afternoon, according to deputies. The father ran over his own kid. Yes. The incident was reported just after 1:15 p.m. at the 399 Valley Forge Way South, which is in a neighborhood southeast of Cameron, according to a news release from the Harnett County Sheriff's Office. Now, deputies arrived on the scene to find EMS placing an infant victim with injuries into an ambulance to prepare for an emergency transport. The news release said. The mother of the baby says she and the father of the baby were having a custody dispute. They were arguing over the child. They were having a custody dispute, which led to the baby being run over. Let me give you guys just a few more details. They were arguing over the custody dispute when the mother set the infant in a car seat in the path of the vehicle while they argued. I am so curious to know which one of her family members or which one of his family members are going to be the ones that come out and email me and tell me, DJ Just Jay, you don't have your facts right. You don't know what was going on in their life. You don't know that they was having mental issues and you don't know what they was going through. There's always somebody in my comment section that's going to tell me that something is wrong with me for saying what I'm saying about these people. Let me tell y'all what this mother did. And I want to know who's going to feel sorry for either one of them. Can we get a hashtag TTO and TTT in the chat? And if y'all want to let the people know that are new here what that acronym actually means, then you can tell them, because I don't want to say it. I don't want to get flagged. They were having a custody dispute. So the dad was in the car. He was trying to drive off. The mom thought it was a great idea to take this baby that she says that she loves and she'll protect and she'll do anything for, took the baby and set the baby in front of a moving car. And the dumbass daddy ran the kid over in his car. How, Sway? How? The father became frustrated with the argument and left the scene hastily, in the process hitting the baby in the car seat with the car. The mother's name on the left-hand side is Brianna Morris, who is 26 years dumb, and she was charged with felony, neglect, child abuse, and serious bodily injury. There are currently active warrants for the father, whose name is Jamar Griffin Sr., who was 45 years dumb, for the same charges, but he has not been taken into custody yet. But I have an update for that because he has been caught. Now, the baby was still at a nearby hospital on Monday night, but is expected to recover, according to the news release. Morris was arrested at the scene and posted a $15,000 secure bond at the Harnett County Detention Center. Let me rewind. Let me say that again. The mother, Brianna Morris, 26 years dumb, posted a $15,000 bond, which will equivocate 10%, $1,500. First and foremost, who gave her the $1,500? Who put up the bail for her, unless she had the money herself? Why would they bail her out? Matter of fact, an even better question for the area of Cameron, North Carolina: why was her bail $15,000? So you mean to tell me that they didn't care about this little baby's life enough to even give her a bail that would be comparable to the fact that she essentially tried to murder her child? That is attempted murder. It's not, maybe not legally the definition of attempted murder, but the least you could have did was gave her a bail that was more suitable. And again, I've always let's just say if she took the baby and dropped the baby off a cliff, you mean to tell me that you're going to charge her with the same thing and say, okay, well, since she didn't technically kill the baby, the rocks might have almost killed the baby, so we'll just say that her bail will be $15,000. $15,000 for getting your child run over, for putting your child in front of a moving vehicle. Let me give you guys a slight update. Jamar Raynique, he has a female's middle name, Jamar Raynique Griffin Sr. was taken into custody to the Harnett County Sheriff's Office on Tuesday. He remains in the Harnett County Detention Center under a $50,000 bond and has a first court appearance on Wednesday. An infant was hospitalized with injuries after being struck by a vehicle by her father during a custody dispute between the parents. The accident was reported at about 1:15 p.m. Sunday in the 300 block of Valley Forge Way, South in Cameron. So the mom put the child in danger, dropped the kid in front of the car, and ran off. Because I want y'all to notice, they didn't say that the mom almost got hit, only the baby. She did it on purpose. But her bail is $15,000. This fool actually ran the baby over. So let me ask you guys this. If we would assume that maybe he didn't do it on purpose, because I'm assuming that's probably what he's going to try to claim in court. Let's just say that he's going to claim, oh, I didn't do it on purpose. It was an accident. I didn't know she put the kid in front of the car as I was trying to leave, which actually would make sense to a sane individual. Then why would his bail be higher for maybe accidentally running over the kid, which maybe he saw it, maybe he didn't, I don't know. But the mom put the child in that danger. How is her bail lower as opposed to double what his is? Does anybody want to explain the logic in that to me? Whether you want to explain it in a legal capacity or whether you want to explain it in a morality capacity, to me, that shit don't make any sense at all, no matter how you slice it. Let me give you guys the fair usage. Let me show you the one news video out there since apparently this is the only one news station that cared about this story. Let's get it. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. All right, here we go. How about that equality in America? How about that?
Charges after a custody fight ended with their baby being injured. Deputies say Sunday afternoon, Jamar Griffin Sr. ran over the baby in its car seat. Now, according to deputies, Griffin was arguing with the baby's mother, Brianna Morris, when he got in his car and left, hitting the baby in the process. The 26-year-old is facing charges of felony neglect and serious bodily injury. The baby is still in the hospital, but is expected to recover. That's the good news. Deputies are still looking for Griffin.
Now, again, as an update, he's already been caught. He's been arrested. He got a higher bail than the mom. He got a $50,000 bail. I don't understand how you give either one of them a bail. They should have both got no bail, put this baby in danger. But, you know, sometimes I got to say this. The man up above, if y'all are spiritual, religious people, must be looking out for these two dummies. More than anything, looking out for that baby. Because somehow the good Lord up above put a protective bubble around this kid and protected this kid enough to the point to where this baby is going to survive. But if you ask me, not only should they never be allowed to see this baby again if this baby pulls through and survives and is able to thrive, but they should never be able to be parents again. I don't think they deserve any reproductive rights at all. Not only should they not be able to create any more children together, but they shouldn't be able to go out into the world and create children with anybody else. Because apparently they both are so dumb to the point to where they care so much about this kid that they're talking about fighting for custody that they run over the kid, and the mom takes the kid and puts the kid in the danger. Like, I still don't understand how you don't get in more trouble for putting the kid in danger. And again, I'm going to say this. We do not learn responsibility in this world if people are not held accountable. And to me, a $15,000 bail, $1,500 bail bondsman gets you out, a slap on the wrist, a few months in jail, maybe a year in prison, ain't gonna teach this woman a damn thing. That is not how you lay the law down. That is not how you make people be responsible for their bad actions. For the life of me, we give more time to people who are addicted to drugs and take drugs, who are caught with drugs that they take the drugs. Whether you're talking about illicit street drugs or prescription drugs, whatever you want to call it, but people who put babies in danger, who cannot speak for themselves nor defend themselves, and these type of people only have these children for the benefits that they can collect from these children. Hashtag babies for benefits. That's the only reason they had this kid. They didn't love this kid, and they both are stupid, and stupid is stupid thugs. I think they need to be sterilized, and I think they need to suffer the fullest penalty under law, but I'm not so sure that North Carolina is going to get this right, because I'm not so sure that North Carolina wants to accept this L and give these people the proper punishment that they deserve for putting an innocent baby in danger. But again, I wanted to bring this to you guys' attention. If y'all live out there in that area, then y'all can start putting some boots to the sand and let these people know that you're not going to stand. My apologies. Let them know that you're not going to stand for this. Let them know. Let your politicians know. Let your judges know. Let your aldermen know. Let your city leaders, local officials know your local politics matter more now than ever. This is the time to step up, speak out, and say something. This is your boy DJ Just J. We're the AFC, where we're going to continue to keep putting these children first. From my heart to yours, I love you guys, and thank you guys so much for listening to this story. Boy, such idiots.